Hey guys, welcome back to The Genius Life. Today we're talking about stupid things that people say to vegans. So don't get offended, this video is in no means trying to offend meat eaters or people that just are not plant-based, but it's really just from our perspective, the things that we go through, and it's also a little bit funny. One of the first things that people say when we say that we're vegan is, where do you get your calcium? Protein. Oh wait, your B12. What do you say?
Dude, plant. You might as well go straight to the source. The animals eat the plants and you eat the animals for it. Why don't you just skip the middleman and go straight to the source and eat the plant yourself, and you grab all that nutrients that you need?
But what about the calories? If I eat a salad, I'm gonna be hungry.
You could get some grains, some beans, ground provisions. Be creative, you know, do your research and find out what's popping, you know?
Whip it. This week we had squash with corn and lentils and like a big old salad. So for instance, we're out and about and someone says, oh my god, I made this great dish. It's called meatloaf, turkey sausage, and egg parmesan with cheese on top. You have to try it, knowing we're vegan. So you gotta sit there like, oh no.
No, thank you. Most of the times I'll go to like an event for like my gigs. The person, they just genuinely want to be nice and offer me something to eat. So I'll tell them, no, it's okay. I ate before I came out the house.
Do you think we're avoiding letting them know we don't eat like that? Like, should we just be upfront and say, nah, I really don't eat dairy or I don't eat meat?
Well, my thing is I'm trying to keep the peace for now, because it's like, oh, you're vegan. And then, you know, I'm sorry, well,
maybe it's the word though, because I think that if you were to say, oh no, like I don't eat meat, or oh I'm lactose intolerant, like maybe if we were to say it differently, then it wouldn't have that. Another thing that a lot of people think or say to vegans are, aren't you tired all the time? Like, do you have to continually eat just to have a little bit of energy? Honestly, I don't know if I've ever encountered this one, but I've heard a lot of people talking about it.
When Trudy cooks, she provides us with a lot of different varieties in the house that we could actually dig in different dishes to eat from. So we're not just eating kale and then that's it. We're not just eating just a radish and then call it a day. We definitely make sure we have like
really like the full food spectrum.
Yeah, we
but
definitely
not
make sure
like the USDA certified food spectrum. It's our plant-based. A lot of the myths that come with veganism is that the plants are not enough, right? It's not enough to keep your bones strong. It's not enough to keep you, you know, healthy. A lot of people take protein to get big muscles and work out in the gym and look buff. But on the contrary, nowadays, if you look on Instagram, you'll find the most lean people working out, fit vegans. A lot of them are raw vegans, which I like aspire to, because I don't know if I can do that one just yet. I think I'll try it, but it's about what you're eating. You don't want to be a junk food vegan, and it's about how much you're eating.
Protein is really a building block of life. Everything essentially has protein in it.
Amino acids, omega-3s. A lot of people talk about, oh, where do you get your omega-3s? Well, not just fish. Chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, they have omega-3, right? But you wouldn't think to eat seeds. We'll put chia seeds in our shake. We'll put hemp seeds sometimes in porridge, or you can just make hemp milk. Another one we get is, don't you miss that bacon? Yo, I love fried chicken. Like, I cannot not eat fried chicken. I love me a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. How do you not eat those things?
Well, you can make vegan chicken patties, vegan rib bits.
Wait, what the heck is that?
I don't know. Get creative. Don't be stuck in that mindset that we were programmed to be stuck in, like, oh, this is what we gotta eat.
Right.
This is what's that.
Right. I think it's really important that as you're going onto this journey, when you first start, you're gonna do all this research and you're gonna have to figure out what works for you, and you're gonna have to keep the volume of food up, you know, and not get stuck into being like a carb-based vegan.
Our society shows us what's on this side, but we're not too educated of what's on that side.
I used to get sick every time it went from winter to spring, from spring to summer, from summer to fall. You name it, I was sick. Last week, there was somebody that got sick in my office. The week later, another person got sick, and the first one that got sick sits behind me. The next one that got sick is in front of me. And mind you, my manager's like, oh, everybody's getting sick, make sure you take your vitamins. I'm like, I think you need to take your vitamins. I'm good. I mean, last but not least, the biggest thing that we hear is, I could never give up cheese. Cheese is my ish. I love pizza. I love cheesesteak. I love cheeseburgers.
I tell them, hey, listen, I never liked cheese to begin with. You know? Even when I used to order cheese pizza, I would take the cheese off of it and have the saucy pizza. You feel me?
When I met him, I'm like, oh, this is not pizza. This is dough and sauce. Cheese is a huge, huge thing in America. It's actually marketed as, you know, calcium enriched, vitamin D, all these great things, right? But in fact, it actually does the opposite. You actually have lower vitamin D and lower calcium levels when you eat dairy and things that have, you know, cheese in it. Another thing with cheese is that it's actually addictive, right? So people say, oh, I could never give up cheese. I love cheese so much. You're just thinking, you know, it's just another food that you like. But in fact, cheese has a very addictive component to it. It's called casein. And casein is, it's compared to opioids, which is one of the longest standing drugs. It's also something that is compared to morphine. A lot of cheese has morphine in it. Some cheese varieties do have levels of sawdust, so like literally wood in them. There's a lot of things in our cheese that we really don't know. But at the end of the day, it's addictive, and I can understand when somebody says, oh, I can't give up cheese, like I love it too much. Yeah, because you're addicted to it and you don't even know it. I think it's just important to understand, first of all, why you love these foods so much, and then why you should try the other option, or why you should slowly start to lessen your intake so that you can kind of get rid of that addiction. So guys, those are our 5 things that people say to us as vegans that are kind of stupid. Like we said, it's not to offend you guys, it's just ignorance. Honestly, like, we're ignorant to a lot of other things in the world, and we want you guys to educate us on those things. But these are the things that we encounter all the time. It's just like, dude. Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Peace.